So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. Sane! It's their first effort on goal.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's a decent clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mateus. And the counter is on. Now it's Nedved. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Here's Tar. And here's Owen. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! Has another go! Goal! Besiktas! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Always onto this. Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, he's just misjudged that one. In comes the corner. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Triol. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Oh, they could break here. Looking for the runner. Now Owen. Great chance! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Jojic. Jojic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Besiktas go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Costa Curta. And now they can clear their lines. Plays a delicate ball. It's a goal kick. Jojic. Pass is just off target. Turan. That's headed upfield. Sane, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Besiktas are 2 up early in the second half. And he's chosen to go back. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Davids being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because...
Shot goal! Yes! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa Curta. And Mateus. Nesta. Now Costa Curta. Mateus. And it's Nedved. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Really fierce, close defending. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's the hit! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So there's going to be another change here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution in progress.
Mateus. Oh, he's found support out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Sané. Now the finish! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been won straight back. Nicely worked. Tries to get it clear. Corner. He gets big. And that's past the post. Jojic. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's very neat.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Costa Curta. Mateus. And it's Nesta. Puyol. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. And time is up. Besiktas can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Zubeldia. And Arampuru. Elustondo. Zubeldia. Subimendi. Kubo. Now Olasagasti. Sergio Gomez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sané. Looking for the runner. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olasagasti. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Baranachea. Now Elustondo. Zubeldia. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nedved. And he's in on goal. Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Baranachea. Sergio Gomez. Kubo. Nice control. Sergio Gomez. Oh, nice touch. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fiddles it through. Nedved. That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. Sergio Gomez. Zubimendi. Sergio Gomez. Zubimendi. Barrenechea. That is good alertness. And that's been drilled in. Pass is just off target. Sergio Gomez. Now Elustondo. And Zubeldia. Elustondo. Kubo. Half an hour played now. And Aramburu. Olasagasti. Now Zubimendi. Kubo. Now Olasagasti. Barrenechea. Now Olasagasti. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great position, great chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Olasagasti. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Owen. Mateus. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zubimendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Barrenechea. Sergio Gomez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Owen. Zubeldia. Aramburu. Kubo. Now Sergio Gomez. Barrenechea. Khan claims it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Besiktas in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kubo. And it's Nedved. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Costa Curta. Barrenechea wins the duel this time. Zubimendi. Sergio Gomez. Now Barrenechea. Sergio Gomez. Now Olasagasti. Now there's a fine ball. Nedved. Olasagasti. Tar can get it clear. Owen. Davids. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Kubo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Besiktas in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Thuram. And it's Thuram. And it's Sané. Mateus. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's a key interception. Barrenechea. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal
Subimendi. Now Olasagasti. Subimendi. Kubo. Olasagasti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. And Puyol. Davids. And it's Thuram. Here's Tar. Costa Curta. Aim forwards. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Barrenechea. And the counter is on. Well read, nice interception. Zubeldia. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, played through for the wide man. Zubimendi. Closing in on goal. Davids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He can run onto that. Now it's Owen. Davids. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mikel Oyarzabal coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Barrenechea. Olasagasti. Kubo. And it's Owen. Olasagasti. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played back in. Owen. Subimendi. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been slung wide. Olasagasti. Kubo. Now Olasagasti. And Kubo. Showing great feet there. Mateus. Costa Curta. Mateus. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Puyol. And that is that. Besiktas are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Tar. Now Davids. And it's Tar. Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Nesta. Nedved. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Owen finds himself offside. Davids. Besiktas are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And he's shapes to shoot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Costa Curta with the clearance. Nice control. Vencedor. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. Costa Curta drives forward on the overlap. And that has left him in a heap. Santander look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets his pass away. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's gone forward. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vencedor. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. Davids. And it's Sané. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He is through. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Sané did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Davids. And here's Nedved. He rises! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vencedor. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Sané. And he's got... Owen! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Owen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vencedor. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's very neat. Mateus. Vencedor. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Besiktas are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Tar. Thuram. But it's Thuram. Puyol. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Mateus is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Davids. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Hoisted in. There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nedved just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Oh, good ball! Great hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
Chance! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Besiktas have hit a quick-fire double here. Nedved looks to get on the end of this, and they can counter here. He's beaten the last man. So what can they make of this? Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Great ball if he can get there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foot in. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Davids. Now it's Sané. In with the challenge. Sané looking to get on the end of this. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Crosses it into the area. Leicester can get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 3 minutes
Owen.
added time.
And he's been shifted off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ah, such a clever touch. Showing good feet. Not too... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Besiktas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and...